Nice.
Hey there, this is just a quick breakdown on my recent 4.89 PR single. There's the Scramble. Alright, so looking at XCross, there's this nice bar here with red and blue, but the edge is kind of in a bad position for solving, because you'll either have to do a wide moves or a rotation, or solve it from the back, which is kind of awkward. And so I didn't actually opt to do this. Instead, I looked to this red and green pair. And I saw that if you solved the orange cross edge relative to the green and blue, like so, then you could, if you move this over here, then you make this free pair that you can easily insert into the back once the cross is finished. And so then just inserting this last cross edge and solving the cross, and then that's as far as I saw in inspection. And I didn't really even realize it made this XCross here at the same time. And so I solved this, and I saw that it made this free pair, and so I rotated, and I noticed that this was solved, and this made me, like, as I was doing this, pause a little bit, because I didn't realize that had been solved. So then once I knew that it was solved, I just was like, okay, and so I went into this free pair which had been made, and then I did the LOL and PL. Looking back on the video of the solve, I noticed that the LOL especially was really bad. So my execution, I think I started with a thumb move here, so that I had to pinch, and my hands at the time were pretty cold and shaky, and so that pinch move was extremely hard to execute under the pressure of the situation. And of course I ended up blocking that pretty significantly. It was something like, usually I can execute that at like about 0.6, 0.7, I would say. But this probably took me, maybe a second and a half with all the lockup. And so in the future, I think executing with a finger, index finger flick here is a lot better. And then as for the M2 U-perm, usually I would do this out, but I think because of the fact that I had just failed at a pinch move so bad, I subconsciously knew I wouldn't execute that well, and so yeah, instead just went for the M2. And yeah, that solve had a lot of potential to be a lot better than it was. It was 40 moves at 8.18 TPS, which usually I can get at least like 9.5 TPS, 10 TPS on just an average solve. If my turning is, not even great, just good, but my turning was really bad throughout that entire comp. And honestly, I'm just happy to have sub 5 finally, so not too much to complain about.